Hey guys, I'm Avail back again with another video. This time it is about these two devices, Nokia 551 Plus and Realme 3i. I'm going to compare the cameras on these two devices and we'll be checking on the quality of these budget smartphones and which one is actually the best camera phone under 8,000. So before we start, if you're new to my channel, then do hit the subscribe button to watch more videos of this kind, and if you have already subscribed, a big thank you to all of you guys. So let's get started. First, let's go through the specs first. Both of these devices, they come with dual rear camera setups. This Nokia 5.1 Plus, it comes with 13 megapixel primary sensor with aperture 2.0 and 5 megapixel depth sensor. The front camera is of 8 megapixel with aperture 2.2. On the other hand, this Realme 3i, it comes with 13 megapixel primary sensor and the aperture is 1.8, okay, and the depth sensor is of 2 megapixel. The front camera as well is 13 megapixel, so that is one advantage that Realme 3i is enjoying compared to this one. Okay, so on paper we can say that Realme 3i is having better selfie camera, but we'll go through the samples and then we'll decide which one is doing better. So let's get started with the samples. So let's start with the front camera of Nokia 5.1 Plus, and this can record up to 720p. It is not capable of recording 1080p videos, but the Realme 3i can record up to 1080p, so we'll be checking the quality on that as well. Now let me show you the color shifting here, okay, and the dynamic range as well. So let me walk faster now so that you can check the stabilization. I'm not using any gimbal or not any a microphone, external microphone, so you can check the sound quality as well as the stabilization, everything. So here some flowers in the background, you can check the color, okay. So do let me know your opinion about it. Now there's a shade here, okay. Let me show you the dynamic range again. Okay, so now let's check the Realme 3i. So now this is from the Realme 3i. Now you can check that it can record up to 1080p, and I can say that the video quality is looking better on this. We'll be checking on later on after we compare both of these devices, okay. But still I can say that it is doing better than that. Now let's check the stabilization. I'm working faster now, okay, and I'm not using gimbal or any microphone, external microphone, so you can check the sound quality as well as the stabilization. Let me show you the color shifting again here, okay, and the focus as well, and the dynamic range you can check, okay. So do let me know your opinion about this, okay. Again, the same flowers here you can see, okay. So do let me know your opinion, which one is doing better. So now this is from the rear camera of Nokia 5.1 Plus. Let's start with the focus first, okay. Let's check the quick focus. Yeah, it is doing good, not that great, but it's still we can say that it is doing good. Now let me walk faster so that we can check the stabilization. You can also check the dynamic range here, okay, and the color reproduction. The grass is looking really green, okay. Now let's check the color shifting again, okay. Here we can say that the focus is not that great still, okay. Again, the stabilization, and let me know the sound capture also, because I'm not using any external mic, okay. The flowers again, so do let me know your opinion. So now this is from the Realme 3i rear camera. This can also record up to 1080p. Now let's start with a quick focus again, okay. Yeah, it is also struggling, okay. In terms of quick focus, I can say that it is also struggling. I think the Nokia 5.1 Plus was a bit quicker. Now let's check the stabilization. I'm working faster now, okay. You can check the dynamic range as well. The colors are looking more vibrant here, I believe, okay. Yeah, let me work faster, and you can check the stabilization and the sound capture as well, okay. Let's check the color shifting here. Yeah, it's doing good, okay. Dynamic range, everything you have to tell me which one is doing better. Now the same flowers again, let's do the quick focus. Yes, it is also struggling, okay. So do let me know your opinion. So guys, those were the video samples, and I believe that you've got some idea about the video recording on these two devices, right? As I told you, Nokia 5.1 Plus cannot record full HD videos from the front camera, but yes, Realme 3 can. Now Another good thing about Realme 3i is that it can record videos with really good, vibrant colors. The color reproduction is really good on Realme 3i. But what about stabilization and what about sound capture? These are the two things which are really problematic on Realme 3i. The stabilization is really poor if you compare it with Nokia 5.1 Plus. I'm not saying that Nokia 5.1 Plus is great in terms of stabilization, but if you compare these two devices, then I can clearly say that Nokia 5.1 Plus is doing better in terms of stabilization. Another thing is that sound capture. The sound capture is also a problem on not Nokia 3i. Okay, the problem is that it is having a default noise in the background. When you record videos, you will hear a default background noise on the videos. Okay, so that is one problem that Realme 3i is having. So I believe that this problem will be fixed with future updates and Realme should address this problem. This is what I have found. And another thing is that even if you use an external mic, the problem is still there. So that is one concern in terms of Realme 3i. So if your priority is video recording and you want a stabilized video with good stabilization and sound capture is also a priority, then you should go for Nokia 5.1 Plus. Okay, now what about the still pictures? Now let's go through these pictures first. Here are the selfies and we can clearly see the winner here. This is the Realme 3i because the skin tone is natural, the sharpness is better than this Nokia 5.1 Plus. On this Nokia 5.1 Plus you can see that it is a bit whitish and the details are missing. On the other hand, this one Realme 3i is doing really good. Even in this case, outdoor, the edge detection is really good and the natural color is there. So in terms of selfies, Realme 3i is the winner. When it comes to rear cameras, both of these devices struggle to instantly focus on the object, but yes, in terms of depth, I think Nokia 5.1 Plus is doing better. The colors are also looking sharper on this. So in terms of depth effect, Nokia 5.1 Plus is the winner. In close-up photos, I can see that Nokia 5.1 Plus is doing better because the colors are more vibrant, sharpness is there, and you can see the details. More details are available on Nokia 5.1 Plus. So in case of close-up photos, Nokia 5.1 Plus is the winner. When we switch to HDR mode on Realme 3i, we can see that the different shades are properly captured, and we have another feature called Chrome Boost that enhances the photos a bit. So HDR photos are better on Realme 3i according to me. Do let me know your opinion. So at last, what about the night photography? As I told you, Realme 3i has better aperture 1.8, so it produces better detail in low light. Here you can see the difference on the right side. Details are better, right? The colors are also highlighted properly. Now it has also this night sight option. Here you can see that it has actually improved the photo a bit, but it also increases the noise. So you have to decide whether you like noise in the photos or not. So here you can see that the noise is too much. So it is up to you, your preference. It's all about your preference. So guys, after looking over these samples, I can clearly tell you that if your priority is selfie camera, then simply go for Realme 3i because the Realme 3i is having a really good selfie camera if you compare it with Nokia 5.1 Plus. And if your priority is actually video recording, sound capture, balanced videos, stabilized videos, and overall good rear camera, then you can also go for Nokia 5.1 Plus because the rear cameras are almost similar, I would say, because if you compare the closer photos, then Nokia 5.1 Plus is doing good, and in terms of focusing, Nokia 5.1 Plus is doing good. But if you compare the HDR photos, then Realme 3i is doing good. So it's upon you that the question is that which is your priority. So do let me know in the comment section what you are looking in the phone, whether it is the selfie camera or the rear cameras. So do let me know your opinions in the comment sections. So I believe that you like this video and it will help you to decide whether you should go for Nokia 5.1 Plus or Realme 3i. Do let me know in the comment section. So till the next video guys, cheers.